guys, welcome to this video. This is the books I read in January. I read 4 books. Hopefully February I read more because I started getting out of my slump in January. But here are the books that we read. And I'll say what I rated them and everything as well. The first book I read in January is Picking Daisies on Sundays. This book I thought was such a good romance. I was like really in the mood for a good romance, and I feel like I was just so having the best time when I was reading it. The main love interest, Levi, is so literally the perfect man. The only thing that honestly bugged me, and it wasn't even like that upsetting, like I was like, okay, whatever. The miscommunication between them and like with the second act breakup was kind of annoying to me because, like, seriously, guys, just talk. Problem solved. No, they went, I don't even know how many years without talking. How many was it? 4 years. They went 4 years without talking. Are you kidding me? Girl. Anyway, that was my only issue. So I rated this 4.5 stars because, I don't know, I was just like, I had such a good time reading it, and that was my only negative thing. So I was like, it deserves higher than 4. So, but it wasn't a 5-star. The next book I read was A Court of Silver Flames. Guys, I loved this book. When I was reading it, I was just like, every single time I would read it and put it down, I'd want to pick it back up again because it was just so good. I read it so quick. This is the book I read the quickest, and it's the longest book. What does that tell you? Anyway, I think I liked Nesta's point of view and Cassian's. Cassian is my favorite character. Anyway, I think I liked their point of view better than Feyre's point of view. I love Feyre. I think I preferred Nesta's. And I feel like Nesta is such a good, morally gray character. She, like, because I will say, I did have my doubts with her when I was reading the entire series, and I was like, this girl is not nice at all. She needs to get her shit together. Like, she's being so disrespectful. Whatever. But now that I've, like, read her point of view and, like, seen what she's gone through, I, like, understand her, and I understand why she's doing the things that she's doing. They're not necessarily right, but I love her. And her character development was written so great. I loved it so much. It was perfect. I loved it. Reese, he made me mad though in this book. I still love him. He's still great, but he was just being very rude the entire book. Are you kidding me? Anyway, I rated this 4.5 stars. I did love it, but it's not like all-time favorite. It's like, it kept me entertained. It was really good. I love the characters. I would definitely reread it eventually. And it's definitely my favorite in the series. Not my favorite book of all time though. The next book I read was on my Kindle. It was The Poppy War. Yay. This book was intense. It was very intense, very crazy. A lot happened. It's basically about this girl, Rin, and she goes to a military academy and basically gets trained to be a soldier, and it goes throughout like this war that's happening with, I think, the Federation. I think the Federation. And there's a war happening and she's a soldier fighting. But in the beginning, we kind of see her learning to be a soldier and getting taught and all this stuff. And then it's just a lot happens. It's insane. I really love the characters. I love the characters so much. But they make me so angry. Not all of them, most of them though. Most of them make me so angry. I think if you read this, look up trigger warnings, because there's a lot of sensitive topics discussed in this the farther you get, and it gets darker. So if you were to read this, because it is like a war, it's very graphic, but it's very good. I loved it. I rated it 3 stars because it didn't quite hit, like 3 stars is kind of average for me. I was like, okay, I could recognize how it was good, but I feel like with the story, a lot of things frustrated me. You know when things frustrate you and you just can't get past it, and it's just like lowers the rating. That happened. Also, it's kind of slow in the beginning. It starts out very slow. It ramps up over time, which is very good. I like that. But in the beginning, it was hard for me to get into right away. That's kind of why it's 3 stars. Very good story though. Okay, the last book I read in January was The Boxcar Children, because I kind of wanted a nostalgia book. Like, I read The Boxcar Children when I was I don't even know how young, and I was like, I want to get the collection, but I wanted to get the first book, so I got the first book. And I was like, oh, let me do a cutesy little read of The Boxcar Children for some nostalgia. What? But it was very nostalgic. I loved it. It made me very happy. I remember why I liked it. It's just like, obviously it's a kid's book, so I rated it 2 stars, just because my taste has obviously changed from a children's book. But I thought it was so fun, so cute, quick read. I finished it in a day. So yeah, those are all the books I read in January. Next month, hopefully, most likely there will be more books than this month. We're just kind of getting started, because this year we're gonna have a good reading year. Last year we had a better reading year than 2023, and I want 2025 to be such a good reading year. I want to read so many books, go over so many genres. I have so much on my reading list in my TBR, so I'm excited. This is the first month of reading books together, and I'm excited for many other books we will read. So thank you for coming along with me in listening to me yap about books. I had the best time. And one last look at all the books read in January. I have my Kindle turned off, but it's fine.